is Red Rob UK, and yeah, I know it's been a while since I did one of these. It's been a good 6-7 months, and the reason being, it's his fault. Meet Bobicus. Yeah, I got suckered into ESO, and I must admit I've been off it since. This is my main character. It says called him Bobicus. He's an Imperial Templar, and I would actually recommend having a main character. He's me crafter and such as, and this is my house. This is my mansion. Just having a chill there. I'll just give you a quick guided tour as we're talking. Yeah, he's my main character. If I just show you his stats, see, literally everything's up to 50. He's done practically everything on. I've done everything on this one. Done all the main quests. Cadwell Silver and Gold. Done most of the DLCs. Just working my way through Vardenfell, which is Morrowind. I've done most of the dungeons, so he's been a busy boy. And I have invested a lot of time in this one. But you never come to see him. So what I thought was I'd start a new... Who's that? Oh, and there's me crafting stations. And this is me trophy room. As you can see, anybody who knows the game will notice. There's me Dominion, there's me Covenant, and there's me Ebonheart Pact one. There's all me trophies from me dungeons and such as. There's me trophy from Clockwork, Fighters Mage, Dark Brotherhood and so on. There's me little give him a whack test dummy. So yeah, he's been a busy boy, and as I said, I have done practically everything with this guy. So, and I do play tank. Anybody who knows me knows that I just play tank. But, as I said, you're not here to see him. We're going to start a new character. What we'll do is I'll do sort of like a bit of a Elder Scrolls 101. Talk you through that. It's a good time to actually get back into get back in or start playing Elder Scrolls, especially a new character, because they've come out with a new reward system where you get rewards for every level, and some of them are quite decent, I believe. And also, obviously, it's in the news a lot at the moment because of the new expansion that's coming out in June. And also, it's actually free play. There's my storage boxes that you now get. It's free play for a week, so up till March the 28th, it's actually free play. So if you are thinking about having a go, as I said, it's a good time to get on board. We have got the the birthday one where you get lots of cakes and double XP. That's coming up soon. So as I said, it's a good time to start a new character or just start playing. Even though it's 4 years old, this game's still quite well, it is. It's a brilliant game. It's just got better and better as far as I'm aware. Also, you'll have to be aware that I have got everything. I've got ESO Plus and I've got Morrowind, so things might change a bit. So when I go and sit him back down, he can have a chill. And we'll make a start on our new character. So as he's having a chill there in the Night Sky of Oradon. We'll log out. Thing with this game is the loading screens. God, do they take forever. Right, so yeah, there you go. There's my main character, Bobicus, the minion. This is my PvP character. He's a red guard warden, as you can see there. Basically just there for pissing people off. We might put an appearance in now and again. Right, so what in the we're there for is new characters. Come on, let's jump in. Oh shit, it's put me in far in front. So we're going to go male. Your alliances here. Again, I'm going to say it depends on yourself, what you want to play. Obviously you got your Daggerfall Covenant there, which are blues, your Dominion, which are yellows, and your Ebonheart Pact, which are reds. Most popular one is the Pact. There's quite a few red. I'm going to go Daggerfall. There's a couple of reasons how we will get through to them. And obviously you've got all your different races. Your assigned, your Daggerfall races. So you've got your veterans, which are magic so red guards, tanks and DPS. Again, orcs, tanks, DPS, and we do magic actually. And I've got the Imperial upgrade, so I can pick Imperial. I'm actually going to go orc, just show you. You've got your eye house again. There you basically just go. I'll do anything then, to be honest. Magic DPS, tanks, wood elves can be good sneaky little DPS. Nightblade gankers. So kitties. They're actually a good race. They can fight, but they Nightblades, DPS, tanks. Over in the Ebonheart Pact you've got Dark Elves. Again, they've got their good DPS. Nightblade gankers again. Your Nords, which is obvious, tanks, DPS, and your Argonians, which is again pretty much like your Teats, can play practically anything. So we're going to go Daggerfall anyway. We're going to go Orc. These are your classes. We're going to go Dragon Knight this time. Sorcerers, Nightblades, which are your DPS, little sneaky ones, Templars, which are good for healing, but make excellent tanks. Imperial Templars to me are the best tanks in the game, but that's my personal opinion. And obviously with having Morrowind, you can also pick Warden, which is like, at the moment, I would say, is the vanilla class of the game. They do any. They do your Magicka, they do your DPS, they do your tanks. But we're going to go Nightblade. So that's Daggerfall, Orc, Dragon Knight. It depends what build you want. I'm going for the DPS build on this one. Something new, something fresh. I'm not using my build, one of my own builds. I'm actually using, what's it called? Brutal Butcher, which is it, what's his name? Deltine? It's one of his builds. I'll put a link in the description when this finally lands on YouTube. A link to that build, and what I'll do as well is I'll put a link to my own build, my Bobicus build. I'll put a link to that. As I said, that's a tank build. Right, let's have a look. What did he say? Yeah, we've got big lad, muscular. Turn everything up to big. Doesn't make any difference. This it just looks good. Right. It's got to be heroic, hasn't he? Ugly looking sod. Age, yeah, we'll keep him. Dormant. Let's see what they've got. No, a lot of people do spend a lot of time around here. Not myself. I'm gonna put a big fluffy beard on. Oh yeah, what? That's a whopper of a beard. That. Yeah, I'll go for some of that hairstyles. Keen on any of them. Yeah, I'll keep him with Baldy. Head markings. Yeah, this. Yeah. It's like that. Voice. Old roughy thing. Yeah, I'll do as I think. As I said, I don't really spend too much time on there. Right, name. Oh, I know I'm gonna call him. Bumnug. There's a reason any ESO players would know why he's called that. Yeah, what I played there. You've actually put us in Vardenfeld, which is the Morrowind one. I wish they'd stop doing that. It's a pain in the arse, but at least we'll get some XP.
fabulous voyage we've shared, my friend. To Vardenfell and new opportunities. Still reading that letter? Lover's note, No need to confirm or deny it. We all have our secrets. I wonder what Vardenfell has in store for us. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Didn't sound good at all. Yeah, that sobered him up.
This one's still alive, now you.
I can see that.
What's happened here?
Walk this way, and let's make sure everything works after that dreadful shipwreck. Look what the sea coughed up. Welcome to Vardenfell, land of dark elves, lava flows, and slaves of all descriptions. Speaking of slaves, let me get those manacles off you. Oh, you'll find I'm full of surprises. I have just the thing. Hold still. There. You've been captured by slavers. Haven't you been paying attention? Maybe you hit your head when your ship crashed into the rocks and dumped you onto the bitter coast. The slavers lured your ship in. Slavers? Me? No. My allegiance leans in an entirely different direction. Let's just say I'm here to help you escape this place. Then you can get back to what you were doing before the slavers so rudely sank your vessel. Not so fast, hero. I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight. Not everyone recovers from a near-death experience that quickly. Let's go over some of the basics of combat.
So it's basically your
Hit
training.
me. I want to see what you've got.
Nice. Now follow it up.
What's that bloody blue thing around
Try to
there?
block this one.
Finish her off.
Impressive. You're just what I need to pull my plan together. Most of the slavers are currently out on a raid. That means it's the perfect opportunity for us to make our escape. Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key, or we'll never make it to the docks. Here, take my spare lockpick in case you need it. I've got a few more things to check on before we can make our escape. You do your part, and I promise you, I'll do. An idea? Of course. I just need proof to satisfy my superiors. But don't worry, I'm sure I'll have things well in hand by the time we meet back up.
Cool. Right, okay. Cuff free. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me on this one because, again, if anybody's ever watched any of my streams, as my dog makes some appearance, well, no, I am a super hoarder. I just cannot help myself. I've got to pick up everything. And because I've got, I'll just show you, because I've got ESO Plus, the best thing ever, I've got a craft bag. So mostly everything goes in my craft bag. And it does carry over, by the way. So you will have to be a bit patient with me on this one. As I said, I can't help myself. Oh, bookshelves. Tip number one, always, and I mean always, read your bookshelves. Right, let's get out of here then. already done this one, so you just have to... What's this? Why does it keep going into that? Why do I want to attack that poor little thing? See what reward we've got. Oh, skill point. Is that it? Level 2 reward. A skill point. Future rewards. Right, again these are your attribute points, so obviously you've got magic, health and stamina. Self-explanatory really. You know, your sorcerers and spellcasters and all the rest of it, your squishy mages and magic health, mainly for if you're tanking. In Bobicus everything's in health, but this time, because we're going DPS, we're going to bang it all into stamina. Again, these are your skill bars, but we'll get into them a bit more. Let's just get out of here. We'll do them a bit further along the line. Another story for another day, as they say. Could do with a weapon. Tell me. Oh, bread. Always take your bread. Show you why. Well, them drinks and such as, that's what they're for. But your bread, obviously, increases your maximum health. For 30 minutes, so always take your bread. There you go, my health's gone up. Got some clothes, no weapon.
Have you been drinking the Agent Flynn again? Treacherous slave! I'll have your head!
What's down here? map. Right, so we've got quite a bit of clothes there, so let's see what we've got. Obviously this helps with your you've got your three kinds: heavy, which obviously you're going to get more armor protection; light, squishy; medium. Put there. You see my health's just gone up there by 880. All helps.
Over here. Did you get the things now you wanted? The slavers are returning and plans have changed. Naryu sent me to find you and get the gate key. Naryu sent a signal to the house guard in Sedanin, and that's when the slaver horn started sounding. The slavers must have been hiding nearby, and now they're on their... You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning.
The way I go.
I'll lead the prisoners through the gate and see what we can find to get off this island. You meet up with Naryu at the Overlook, and then rendezvous with us at the docks.
Okay. Oh, I actually know who this girl is. Not too many spoilers, but I know who she is.
I couldn't have done much better myself, hero. Good work down there. There's one more thing to do if you're up to it. Time is short, but I have something to tell you. You've earned that much. I'm an assassin, a Morag Tong agent, here to complete a job. The writ I carry gives me the legal authority to end my target's life. No questions asked. I'm here to kill Captain Svardstar, leader of this band of slavers, because I need your help. I can kill the captain and 10 of his thugs without breaking a sweat. But the slavers' ship? It's faster and stronger than anything the locals can throw at it. If we don't scuttle the ship, we'll be right back to business. Not big on gratitude, I see. Look, I signaled Sedanin. They won't get here in time to stop the slavers. With your help, we can end the slavers, save their prisoners, and sink their ship. Otherwise, the prisoners are as good. Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks. With them, you can make a firebomb. Not only will setting their ship on fire destroy it, it will flush Svardstar from his hiding hole so I can end him. We'll meet after you gather the supplies.
Alright, so we gotta go find some of them. Okay. Alright, let's go. play a tank all the time. I'm just used to running in and whacking people. Okay. Board the slaver ship. Looks like we're gonna get our feet wet. Oh no, not a boat there, no.
Over here! Get on board and let's go! The ship's under attack. Pretend you're part of the crew and maybe the slavers won't notice. Take the latex and use the firebomb. I'll search it. Scathing Thatcher! I'll kill you!
Usually these main players here. You said they makes it a bit more difficult to get down.
Team. Let's get off this burning ship. Huh? Oh. Okay, it's getting
You
nicked.
return to your senses. Let's talk.
It's not nailed down. You can nick it. Nick it. Oh, soldier. Target. Oh, geoblade now.
So, care to tell me what you're doing on that slaver ship? This is the port town of Seyda-Neen, on the island of Vardenfell. We fished you out of the burning wreckage of a slaver ship near Firemouth. If you win, I'll let Governor Salvis come with me.
Walks long, doesn't he? Right, dude.
Another rescue, Sergeant? Let me just record the name in my ledger.
Not this one. Governor Salvi doesn't have an official.
Anything shiny like that, read it.
As governor of this region, I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we found a strongbox with your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strongbox if you tell me. Did she? And where is this writ? I don't see any writ. And without a writ, all I have is a murder. Take your strongbox, but we'll hold on to you until I have proof of your claim. I have no patience for tale-tellers or slavers.
A moment, Governor. Here's my honorable writ of execution for the slaver captain. These papers appear to be in order. We're done here, hero. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Right, no doubt we'll see you
I suppose
again.
you can go now, and we'll leave your name out of the official record.
No rewards. Food. Not bad. Right, so you
Please,
can carry on
someone,
doing
we
your
need help.
Morrowind storyline if you wanted. But we aren't. Don't mess around with the guards because you don't kill the guards. They will kill you. What we're going to do is go over to Daggerfall. See their way shrines. I have to tell you what they are. Right, we're going to whip over to Daggerfall. Strip all our stuff down. Get rid of what we don't need. Usually. So we had a quick look at your races and your classes and such as. Quite important. Depends what build you want to do.
Ah, you are the one. I see.
Doors. Somebody's talking to me there. Bloody figure. Says,
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world. If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only. My benefactor awaits you in the Patheri House, near Tradesman Square. Do not tarry.
whatever. So, again, if you haven't played the game, this is the City of Daggerfall. You will be getting to know this area quite well. Alright. Right. Most important thing ever that you're gonna continue now. See, you've got the woodwork stations here. This is for your crafting stuff and refining and all the rest of it. And there you go. I'll leave them up so you can read them. Let's get rid of that. This button here, research. Oh. If you want to be a crafter or anything like that, this is the most valuable part. So if you get, unfortunately I haven't got none, so I can't show you. But research, research, research. That's all I'm going to say. blacksmith ones. Obviously it goes with your stuff in your bank, so obviously this is mainly what, you know, my other character Bobicus has picked up. But see where it's got the little like magnifying glass? That means you can research the items. So if you see one of them, best thing to do is either keep hold of it or slap it in the bank, like what I do. You see your clothing stations. This is where you get your medium and light armour. And if you have a look in the top right hand corner, you do get stuff back. That's why I strip these down. You can sell them, but you don't get that much for them, so I'll just strip them down. But as I said, biggest thing on this game, research, research, research. Start it as early as possible. Take it from me, you will need to.
Steel and stone.
Right, so we can, these repair all your gear. You can buy stuff as well. I don't think I've ever bought anything, to be honest, off these lot. Use them in for repair gear, yeah, selling stuff. I'm not going to get much for these, so get rid of these. Keep them. Oh, yeah, I've got research there. Sad hill. I'm going to make a start on my researching. Over that one. That's going to take 5.5 hours, but I don't care. And obviously it will destroy your level. Destroy the items, but I don't care. I have got plenty of them. Research some blacksmith stuff. Got your weapons. This is your bank.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Welcome to the bank of Daggerfall. That's all she ever says. There you go. Bank account. Leave that over there. So you can. Obviously, this is all the rubbish, let's say. We'll just pop them in there for the time being. We don't need them. Pop that in there. Leave that for the time being. got a house in Daggerfall. Quick look at the house in Daggerfall. When it finally bloody loads in. Okay. Oh, this is me little house in Daggerfall. Again, mainly because of your storage. There's dumb stuff in there. I've got double capacity as well because I've got ESO. That's steps. That's my first ever pet. Right, let's have a look at skill lines. These are your skill lines. So we don't need to worry about these for the time being. Let's get our brutal butcher. Let's see what skills I need. Lava whip. Yeah. You buy these with your, obviously your skill points. Lava whip. There we go, and that goes straight into my abilities bar. And then we've got spiked armor. And I think why he's done this is because when you have them on your ability bar, when you level up, it also counts towards your ability bars as well, so you can get them up to like level 50. When you're starting off, it's always good to have one of each in your ability bars. That way, you know, they split it 3 ways and you get points for them. So there you go, that's our first 3 skill points spent. And we're going dual wield on this one, so I need to swap over. I've got 2 daggers there, haven't I? So, oh no, I got rid of them, didn't I? Oh, what a dick. I'll have to still use me 2-handed sword. Yeah, for this build we're going dual wield and bow, but I will back it up with the 2-handed sword. I usually have 3. So dual wield is your primary, secondary, bow, or 2-handed. Let's go and see what this one wanted. So if we get an axe and a sword, then that will have to keep hold of it and start our dual wheel. Oh, bookshelf. Anything to pop. Oh yeah. Is it? It's not nailed down. shady that, like, but this actually tells you how. If you haven't got Morrowind, if it wasn't for that fucking Morrowind, I won't swear, but this is where you start off, the Wailing Prison, Cold Harbour. So if you just got the base game or anything like this, this is where you start, and this is where I thought we would have started. And that little bit of a cinematic shows you how you ended up here.
Whoa there.
That's cool, man.
Are you alright? The name's Lyris.
God, I've done this so many times.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Right, we can start
Dead.
the game properly.
Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way. Let's keep moving.
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's get out of here, my friend. Prophet.
Greetings, Vessel. Like you, I am a prisoner in this place.
Yeah, I see.
You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue
XP and that again.
you.
Increase in there. So
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Latest.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here. These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet. I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels on guard. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met.
A lot of
He
talking
sees
in this
things.
game.
The past, the future. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
Why, what happened and such as.
A man named Manamarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven. It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs.
Done that bit. Right, come on,
We should
let's
keep
get
moving.
on with it then.
Well played, friend. Mark his beard, you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry!
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him.
As I said, we haven't got Marvel with this is really feasible, as you can see. Hello. Right, I'm looting this place, so you're gonna have to deal with me. Found around here.
What was your name again? Target practice?
So you keep holding it on. Oh, so you go towards your head with the time. Okay, let's get rescue the Prophet.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
Attack of the noobs.
Try to be inconspicuous.
Upsetting those noobs.
Just got free.
There's too many of us.
The last thing we need is to get recaptured.
Right. Let's stay hidden from that thing there. Sneak in. What I'm whistling for. Give it a good clout. Dusted.
Quickly,
Set
while he's
brief
blinded, we
slow
must get to the
spins.
Prophet's cell.
You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's whacking tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river.
So I don't see Cadwell. No. Again, there's a chest there. Kill a zombie. Zombie. Kill all zombies. Get one up first. She's not happy because I nicked that chest. Oh. Come first, safe.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their bows, and stabbed themselves.
Oh, it's underneath that bollocks. Got two maces there, Right, let's go meet my favourite character in the game. Well, one of my favourite characters. I love this guy.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it?
Recognise the voice.
Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between. Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best. Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Okay.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. It's a death trap.
Run down here so we can have things to kill. This we ventured a noob, so I think we want to use it. Can I select the trade so it's not too hard. Right, calm down. Stupid zombie. you.
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Gone up another level. More rewards. Let's see what we've got. Chance. Go for the medium ones because I need to get busy.
Who taught that one to fight? The god of self-punishment?
Chest up here. Let's get on with this.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going... There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to... Believe me, I wish there was, but... I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Okay. Rescue the Prophet now.
I remember this feeling. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. I wish that were possible. But I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls fall. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll.
Gandalf.
Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
That's who it is.
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Come on then, Dumbledore.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring. There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb it. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Come in handy then, Sky Shards. Yeah, here you go. Scattered.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied!
My adventures, I will show you where all the Sky Shards are.
Hurry! We must go now!
The story actually begins. Your Daggerfall Covenant story, main stories begin. Talk to the prophet again.
As I feared, days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Val, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Right, goodbye. Alright, got some goodies there, so let's see what we've got. Oh yeah, I've got that as well, I forgot about that. So we can learn recipes as well while we're here. Learn some recipes.
I'll be at this again tomorrow.
Always come in handy then. Carrot soup. Let's sip it out. Lots of bows, haven't you? I need another one-handed. I'm gonna have to swap to medium. That's what I need. So you always want to be upgrading your gear, obviously, because we're going on a stamp DPS build. We've got more skill points. Don't steal, no, not stealing, just yet. Okay, let's talk to this one.
The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive. We found you floating in the water. I'd seen corpses with more life in them, but Captain Colleen dove in and fished you out anyway. The captain of this vessel. She's currently ashore, recruiting for our latest contract. You might want to pay your respects, seeing as she saved your life. The withered stalk flowers again. It is good to see you, alive and well. You're on the Spearhead, Captain Colleen's ship. I am one of Captain Colleen's few remaining loyal crew members. The rest,
I know you get a bit of the
the less
backstory.
said of those bloody-minded mutineers, the better.
Okay, so don't be nicking anything for the time being. Plenty of that later. Right. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day there. We've got a lot to cover in the next one. So we've had a quick look at the races and classes and different classes and such as ability bars. Ability bars there, but you get more into them later on. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description on YouTube to the one I'm running, the DPS build that I'm running, and I'll also throw one in for Bobicus so you can take a look at that. As I said, he's a tank. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and as I said, next time we can start getting into the game properly. So I'll catch you all later.